Just when it seemed like the Spurs season was heading for disaster, a game-changing update has arrived after a whirlwind of setbacks. One key player's return has given fans and even Victor Wembanyama a fresh surge of hope. But is this really enough to turn things around? Stick with me as we dive into the Spurs' latest injury update, the challenges ahead, and the surprising ripple effect this comeback could create. All right, let's start with the elephant in the room. Gregg Popovich's sudden and mysterious absence. Spurs fans know he's the heartbeat of this team. Losing him due to a health issue was a big blow, no question. And if that wasn't enough, Jeremy Sochan fractured his thumb during a high-stakes game against the Clippers. It's felt like a 1-2 punch that left fans and players reeling, and the effects are showing with the Spurs dropping 2 of their last 4 games. But sometimes it's darkest before dawn. Right enter Devin Vassell. He's back healthy and ready to make his season debut this Saturday against the Jazz. And here's the kicker: Wembanyama is beyond thrilled. Picture him at practice grinning like a kid on Christmas morning. He knows, just like we do, that Vassell's return could be the spark this team needs. Honestly, with the way things have been going, the Spurs injury report might as well be longer than their playbook. Now, why does Vassell's return matter so much? Simple. He was the Spurs' second leading scorer last season, right behind Wembanyama. Vassell put up an impressive 195 points per game, while Wemby averaged 21. 4 together, they're like the dynamic duo Spurs fans have been dreaming of. And with Vassell's solid three-point shooting at a career efficiency of 36.9%, he's going to give the team a much-needed boost in floor spacing. Imagine the defensive headaches he and Wemby can cause together, but it hasn't been an easy road back for Vassell. He's been sidelined with a stress fracture in his foot since last season after surgery and months of intense rehab. He's back, and you can bet he's hungry to prove himself. What will this mean for the Spurs offense? Picture Chris Paul setting up plays and feeding passes to both Wemby and Vassell. It's enough to make any Spurs fan giddy with excitement. This duo is ready to make a statement now. Here's a question for you. Do you think Vassell and Wemby have what it takes to take down the Jazz in their first game together? Let me know your thoughts below. But here's the twist. It's not all smooth sailing. While Vassell's return is fantastic news, there are still a lot of puzzle pieces missing. Just tonight, Malaki Branham exited the game with an ankle injury. Before that, he was putting up an impressive 17 points. And then there's Trey Jones, who's also dealing with an ankle issue, making him unlikely to play on Saturday. Add to that Sochan's thumb surgery, and of course Popovich's ongoing absence. Mitch Johnson has stepped in as interim coach, but there's no question the team is missing Pop's legendary presence on the sidelines. So while Vassell's return is the boost they desperately needed, it's not the only answer to their struggles. There's still a lot for this team to figure out if they're going to climb the ranks this season, especially after finishing in the bottom 2 last year. This upcoming game against the Jazz is their chance to test the waters with their refreshed lineup. But here's the big question: will Vassell and Wemby's combined firepower be enough to carry this team through, especially with so many others still sidelined? Can Mitch Johnson lead this team to a win, or will the Spurs' woes continue? Only time will tell. So if you love this video, then hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Love you, gang. Peace.